I've been thinking about all the amazing people who have inspired me and motivated me to pursue my goals. People such as my family, my friends, professors, mentors. And I'm really blessed to have met each one of them. I think it's safe to say that we all have that someone that we always go to for advice. Would you agree with that? Do you mind raising your hand if you already know who this person is in your life? Good. A lot of you raised your hand. Thank you. But if you didn't raise your hand, I do want to let you know that you don't have to look too far in order to find someone who can teach you some very valuable lessons. For me, there's this one special person who taught me 3 very important things about life. But before I tell you more about this person, I want to share with you these 3 life lessons. The first one is that we have to learn how to live in the present. Sometimes we find ourselves thinking too much about the past as a way to try to avoid making the same mistakes. Other times, we worry too much about the future that we forget to live in the moment. So tonight, I want to ask you to just enjoy this moment. Make the most of your days, enjoy the people around you. Forget about your Instagram, forget about Facebook. I see some of you with your phones already, so yeah, you turn around. So just forget about all the social media and start actually making conversations with your family and friends. The second lesson is that we should not be afraid to dream big. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Think about the time when you were a kid. What were some of the things you wanted to do? The places you wanted to go to? What happened to that kid? What happened to those dreams? I mean, just because we're getting older, I feel young, I'm still young, but just because we're getting older, it doesn't mean that we have to stop dreaming big. So why not reconnect with your younger self, that younger self that was not afraid to think big? The last lesson I want to share with you is that we should not take no as an answer, especially when it comes to our dreams. I feel like sometimes we were growing up listening to things such as, you have to learn how to lose, you can't always get what you want, and that's true. But what about learning how to fight for what we want? What about learning how to win through a dedication and hard work? That's something really important to know as well. The last thing that I want to share with you is that we should not be afraid to follow our dreams. Like I mentioned before, don't take no as an answer. And for the person that I'm talking to you about, you'd be surprised of all the things that she has accomplished just by not taking no as an answer. And if you're still wondering who this person is, let me tell you that, she might look a little small, but she has a really big heart, and she has a beautiful soul. And I'm sure that she will continue to do many wonderful things. And I know she's here with us, and she's not expecting any of this, so I'm gonna caught her off guard. But this little amazing person is my 6-year-old niece, Hetzi. She's turning around. And I want to thank my sister, my mom, for bringing my niece. I know, they went to school, they went to work, and they're still here. It's way past her bedtime, so thank you for being here. But before you start asking yourself, really, she taught you all those things? I want you to think about all the little people in your life, all those little kids around you who are trying to teach you the same lessons I just shared with you, probably even more lessons. Our Latino girls and Latino boys are truly a gift from God. They have so much to give to this world, so much potential. But we don't always give them the credit they deserve. If we think about it, they're going to be the next mentors of future generations. So we have to make sure that we have to connect with them, connect with your children. And this is also a good time for you to reconnect with your younger self. Because remember, we might be getting older, but not because of that we're gonna stop dreaming big. We might be getting older, but we should not stop being kids. My name is Daniela Limon. Thank you.